I'm going to show you one of the tactics that you can use to build your own targeted audience on Twitter. So we use, as I mentioned earlier, tools and software and technology to obviously help us work faster and find more people in an easier way. One of the really cool tools that you can use is a tool called Followerwonk. So you can see here a screenshot of it. So you can obviously Google it and you'll get the website to actually use this tool. And what this tool enables you to do is it enables you to search for people in Twitter based on different keywords and based on their location. So for example, in the keyword field, you can see here I've put in managing directors, but in your own case, you can put in whatever keywords you think your target audience would have on their profile. So for example, for one of our other clients who are doing B2C, they're trying to connect to mums and dads and parents. So for them, we would obviously put mum, dad, parent, something along them lines. So so have a think about, as I mentioned earlier, what keywords would people have in their profile that would indicate that they would be a good potential client for you. And then obviously you can then use this tool to find these people and not just find them anywhere, but also you can filter them in certain locations such as London or the UK or any city you want or anywhere around the world that you want, which is really cool. So once you do that, you click on search and then you'll get a list of results. All you then need to do is just go through the results and manually pick and choose the people that you think would be relevant for your business. So every single person that you find, all you need to do is then just follow them. And by following them, what that will enable you to do is that when you follow them, they'll get a notification. In most cases, they'll also get an email saying that you followed them from Twitter. So they'll get a link to your website and a description about what you do and some more information about you. And then when they see that, they then have the opportunity, if they go to your profile and like who you are and what you do, they will then follow you back. And that's the sort of mentality that Twitter has, is that people follow people that they like and that they're interested in learning a bit more about, which is one of the really good reasons and really powerful reasons Twitter is doing so well, not just for ourselves, but also for many of our clients. So that's just one of the things that you can do. Use Followerwonk to follow people who match your criteria when it comes to your target audience. Now, one of the other things that you can also do is you can also use another tool called Crowdfire to actually copy audiences that would have a similar sort of target audience to you. So say, for example, there's a competitor that has a very similar target audience, and they've actually already built up an audience of targeted people. And it might not even be a competitor, it could be just another organization. Say there's an organization or an event that have very similar audiences in terms of the people that are following them, that would be good for you to actually get in front of. So what you can actually do is you can use this tool, Crowdfire App, to actually copy followers from another audience. So you can see here in the screenshot, I've just used an example of the London Chamber of Commerce. So they have a Twitter account. So people that follow them, again, if you're targeting B2B, chances are there'll be a lot of businesses following the London Chamber of Commerce that you can potentially do business with, if that obviously matches your criteria. So all you then need to do is you need to copy and paste the username of the Twitter account that you want to copy an audience from, and then paste it into this tool called Crowdfire, and then it will basically show up, and it will not just give you everyone, it will give you a filtered list of people that they think are the most active and best people to follow, who are basically part of an audience of the account that you've put into this tool. So then all you then need to do is just follow the ones that you think would be relevant and related to you, and basically, again, as I mentioned earlier, when you follow them, they'll get a notification and an email that you follow them, and they'll then have the opportunity to follow you back. So this is a really powerful way to build up a targeted audience, and relatively quickly as well. One of the great things about this app, the Crowdfire app, is that you can actually download the app to do this on your phone. So you don't even have to spend that much time doing it. You can actually do it when you're maybe out and about, maybe you're traveling on the train or something like that, on the bus. But whenever you have a spare moment, you can literally just log in through the app and just start to follow people that are related to your target audience. So it's a really powerful way to actually build a targeted audience, and it doesn't take too much time. But again, you just need to dedicate some time to it and be consistent when it comes to doing this. So once you've done this, the next thing that you need to do, and this is really important, you don't want to be following lots of people and having, you know, very few people follow you back, because not everyone, in fact the majority of people are not going to follow you back. So it could be maybe 10 to 20 30% of the people that you follow will follow you back. The good thing is that the people that follow you back, because you're manually picking and choosing the right people to follow, the quality is going to be really high, and the people that follow you back are people that you could potentially do business with. But at the same time, because chances are most people still won't follow you back, because just, you know, that's just how it works through, you know, sometimes it is a bit of a numbers game, and that's just how it works. But one of the things that you then need to do is make sure that you unfollow the accounts that don't follow you back. So you might be thinking, oh wow, that's just going to take forever, you know, just looking through what ones followed me and what ones didn't follow me back. But again, there's some software that you can use called the same piece of software actually called Crowdfire. And what it enables you to do is once you download it or go to the website and use it, you can actually see the people that have unfollowed you or see the people that have not followed you back, and then you can very easily unfollow them. And what we recommend you do is you see the ones that have followed you. If they haven't followed you after 2 days or more, from the research that we've done and lots of other people have done, we've found that if people don't follow you back after 2 days or more, chances are that they're not going to follow you. So if you're wondering when should you actually unfollow them, or how many days should you give them before you unfollow them, 2 days, 2 days or more, 2 to 5 days is usually a good amount that you should actually give them when it comes to unfollowing them if they don't follow you back within that time. So that's what we do for our clients anyway. So just it's worth keeping in mind. So that's the first thing. And using these two very simple tactics, you can start to build a targeted audience each day of people that are interested in what you do and interested in what you say. So it's a really powerful way to build up that targeted audience that we mentioned earlier.